few minutes before I start air. I'm on time. I'm on schedule. Now I got to make sure. Thank you guys for your patience. That was a first. These are not turned the right way. Okay, so now we're going to give these our special shuffle for the next reading. This next reading is going to be for air signs. So let's see, that would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So Sun, Moon, or Rising, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then at 9:30, I will do water. So here we go. And we're going to go like that. All right. Okay. And then we're going to shuffle these a little more for our air signs. Here we go. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on my live. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the cards. Thank you for tapping. I will get back to all of you. I will share. Thanks for the follow. These are getting pre-recorded for my YouTube channel, Tarot with Kat. I also have fun little like grammar frequency hacks. I am an educator. I'm going to be opening another channel called Cat Cutting Class. I'm very concerned about our children and what they're learning and social media and AI and all that stuff. So thank you guys. And thanks for following. I appreciate it very much. If you want to share this live, I just learned how to do a super share. If you hold down on the screen instead of like tap, but if you hold down like right on my face, then I learned that your whole, your contact list will pop up and you can just send and do like a super share. I do that for the people I follow from time to time. All right. So let's get our card for air signs. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for the week of February 16th through the 23rd. By the way, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. All right. Sending you all so much love today. Here we go. Who does it want? Which one? That's the one. So, Six of Swords. We're coming up at the heart of the spread. Air signs is that Six of Swords. That showed up in the last couple of readings as well. Being crossed as our challenge obstacle awareness. Oh, one of my favorite cards, the Sun. The Sun card. It's beautiful. I love it. So we're being, I'm sure it's just an awareness of the Sun card. And then down here in our subconscious tool shed, air signs, 9 cups. Stepping out of the immediate past the moon. Wow, look at all these major arcana. Crowning us. We've got 7. No, this is the 8 Pentacles. 8 Pentacles. We've got 8 Pentacles. Stepping into the immediate future. The Lovers card. The 6th major arcana. Gorgeous. Oh, look at. Woo. Oh, okay. I love this energy going from past, present, future. Moon, Sun, Lovers is just gorgeous flow of energy this way. All right. So anyway, down here in our staff, in the environment, we're feeling like this emperor in the environment this week. We're feeling like the emperor. Wow, air signs. Air signs are having a week this coming week. Whoever this is meant for, whoever this is reaching is who it's meant for. Stepping into, so if you are an air sign, let me know. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you for being here. And if you have a question for me, feel free to drop a question. I'll be happy to pull a card for you after this live and give you the answer, give you the card that I pulled, give you the answer in the chat, in the comments later. I will go back and read all of your comments. Thank you so much. All right. And this is being recorded. I'm recording it on TikTok Live Studio as well. So in our environment around us is giving us some swift action. Another 8 wands. Okay. And then in our hopes and fears sector here, I'm sure it's hopes. It's this King of Wands. And then in our final potential outcome, we've got Judgment. The Judgment card again. Again. It's shown up in every reading, which is not surprising. We're going through such big transformations and changes right now. That Judgment card has to be there. It has to be there. So anyway, let's pull one more card from our Arcanum deck. We are going to read this one either upright or reversed, and it'll give us further clarification or confirmation of this reading at the end, okay? So which one does this want to be? Let's see. This is for our air signs. So there we go. We're going to leave that covered till the very end. We'll keep it here under our universe in a pyramid. I absolutely love this. My son got me that. My Leo son. Okay. All right. So air signs are coming up in the heart of their spread as this 6 swords. So getting ferried across, getting ferried over to safer waters, finally getting through stuff that has been hard to get through, and maybe still feeling it a little bit of baggage, bringing those swords with you, but that's okay. You're healing, you're not alone, and things are getting better, and that's us in our environment, getting through to happier times, better times. And our awareness is this sun card, the beautiful, it's just happiness in motion. It's joy, it's action and it's joy, and it's just being present and enjoying like everything that nature and the universe is offering you right now. It's super abundance. And that is what we should be aware of, is what is being offered to us. That is what's being offered. And we need to be aware of that. We're bringing with us in our subconscious tool shed down here 9 cups, a feeling of being having come to an end of a cycle and having reached a point of satisfaction and fulfillment in our relationships, connections, feeling very grateful for that, but also realizing, oh gosh, my life is going to end. Hang on. It's going to make me drag the puzzle piece. I got you. Uh-oh. Here, it's going to make me do it again. There we go. All right. It should let us, as long as I have people in here, which I do, with this go. Thank you guys for being here. It will let us keep going. So we're bringing with us this, this feeling of just being really grateful for being so blessed and feeling blessed with, the people around us, these people who are with us, helping us get through these things. The people in the boat, she's got the kid with her and the ferryman helping her. And so we're grateful for that. We're feeling that. We're grateful for that. And we're aware of the abundance and the joy and abundance that's there all the time if we just focus on it. And then we're stepping out of the moon. So we are the sun, but behind us was the moon, like things unknown, things, dark things, not sure. You got those 2 towers. You got this eclipse, this lunar eclipse. You got these scary things coming up out of the depths, this crawfish and stuff. And, this is a card of being uncertain of what the future holds. And an important thing in this card that I love about the moon card is these 2 dogs. One is like a dog and one's a wolf. One is a more domesticated dog and one's a wolf. They're both howling at the moon. And the whole thing is, when you're facing these fears and stuff, you have to make sure you're feeding the good dog. There's a fable. There's an old Chinese proverb that says there's a wild dog and a domesticated dog, and they come to fight. Which one would win? Well, the one you feed. It's the one you feed. And so be careful when you're facing these things. Make sure you're feeding the good dog and trusting your intuition and all that good stuff. But I feel like we've just stepped out of a period, air signs, where you weren't sure what the future held, and you weren't sure, and you were feeling very, maybe even fearful, like being afraid of the dark, kind of, maybe even a little fearful about what life had ahead of you. But that's in your immediate past. That's the moon. Now you've got the sun. Now that's your awareness is that, you are source energy. You are source energy. And we're stepping into the Lovers. Before we do that, let's go up to the crown here, where we have 8 pentacles. So this is a card of continuing to work and ply your trade to grow your health, wealth, finances. 8s are associated with the Strength card, the 8th major arcana. So it's the strength to just continue plying your trade. You've gotten pretty skilled, and now you're kind of cranking it out, and you're making things happen. That's what's going on right here in our crown. Continuing to crank it out. And that's good. That's very good. Notice you got the 8 in the crown, and you got an 8 in your environment. So you're cranking these things out, strength, and you got this swift action, the 8 wands happening around you in the environment, because this is what you're doing. That totally matches the environment around you this week. You're stepping into some beautiful energy after this week. The Lovers card, the 6th major arcana. It's passion. You got a volcano there in between them, and you got these. And this isn't just passionate lovers. This could be a big new romantic connection or relationship by all means, but this is also just this is that feeling passionate about life again and feeling that, okay, the sun. And when you realize that you are source and that everything is beautiful and abundant, and when you finally realize that, you step into this lover's energy of just, it's really positive after the 5s, which are off balance, backward pulling. Energetically, numerically speaking, 6s are beautiful because it's like building momentum again and getting that boost of energy or steam is what it's kind of like. And this is beautiful. This is all kinds of new connections, deep connections, heart connections, new work connections as well, not just romance. Okay. You and your environment this week, air signs, are feeling like the Emperor. Solid, structured, firm, in control, in charge, take charge. He's got the 2 Aries Rams right there. He's also very take charge energy. A lot of fire here. And so with you, with the Strength card, with you, with these in your crown, and the swift action coming up in your environment, lots of things happening very quickly. The 8 of Wands is swift action. And you got it. You got it. You are the Emperor. You are all 4 kings combined, and it's good to be the king. It's good to be the king. Mel Brooks. Okay, so I'm really aging myself. How many of you are old enough to know where that quote comes from? It's good to be the king. Mel Brooks, History of the World. Great movie. Old movie. I'm aging myself. All right, so in our environment, swift action, 8 of Wands. Our hopes and fears, and I think it's a hope, is King of Wands. You want to be, okay, if it is a fear of yours, whoever I'm speaking to, exactly what you're going through, oh, yay, glad to hear it, Burnt Burrito. Well, I'm glad this is hitting home. King of Wands. So if it's a fear, because it's in our hopes and fears section, so so if it's a hope, it's something we haven't mastered yet because we're still hoping for it. So in a way, it's kind of a challenge. If we're hoping for King of Wands energy, where we're just following our passions and just, pushing forward with pursuing the things that we're passionate about, and with the 6s, stepping into the 6s in our immediate future, I feel like, okay, it could be that energy that we hope for, but look, I don't think that's it, because look, you air signs are already feeling like the Emperor. You're already feeling like all 4 kings combined. You got this. You are strength. You've got 8s. You got 8s abound. You're done with the moon. You're experiencing the sun, and you're stepping into the Lovers. So I feel like this King of Wands, this is somebody, this is someone. And remember that the tarot is genderless, you guys. So hi Dev, thank you for joining, you guys. Thank you. Hi Natalie. The tarot is genderless. So this is somebody with King of Wands energy. So this could be somebody coming into your life with very passionate, very wanting to pursue their passions with you, with this Lover cards in your immediate future. Somebody who's very, very passionate, maybe a fire sign, maybe an Aries, Leo, Sag person in your life, not necessarily male or female, but so just somebody coming in with real passionate ideas about the future, because the kings are the court cards that look to the future. Maybe they want to make a future with you. Somebody wants to make a future with you, and it's feeling very passionate while you're plugging away at whatever it is you're working away at. I don't know. I'm so curious to see. And if you have any further questions, drop it in the chat. I will be responding back to you. Thank you for all of the on the cusp of Aries. Okay, got you. And if you don't know your sun, moon, rising, you guys, There's 3. I am a Sagittarius sun, a Capricorn moon, and a Cancer rising. I have a short little video on my YouTube channel about sun, moon, and rising. And you can drop, you have to know your birth date and time. But if you go to like Chat GPT, you can drop it in there and it will tell you your sun, moon, and rising sign. And if you're born in the US, it should have your exact time of birth on your birth certificate. Final potential outcome is judgment. Not surprising. That's when you're going through the swift outcome and you're making things happen like this, and you are the emperor, you must exercise judgment. This is the 20th major arcana. It's the one right before reaching the world, reaching the pinnacle, having made it. Like, and you never really make it. It's not like you make it and then, oh, you get to kick back. That never happens. You just get to start again at a higher level, at a better level, and it always goes in cycles. However, to get to that next level, you always must have a come to Jesus moment or come to God moment. And this is exactly what God talks about when we go through that transformation and we get judged. That is exactly what it refers to. So that's what we will be experiencing. That's awesome. Because when you see that judgment is coming in as your outcome, that means you've gone through all the necessary steps to get to that step to level up. It means you're not a wuss. You've done it. You haven't caved in to the devil and habits and faulty wiring and faulty thinking and faulty programming. So good on you guys. All right. So air signs, what could be our final clarification card? And we're going to read it either upright or reversed. Could be some more information about the swift action or continuing to plug ahead. I'm so curious about the King of Wands and this Lovers in the near future. So curious. Let's find out. Okay. We have a reversal, and it is the 6 of Cups reversed, okay? So the 6 of Cups is actually a gorgeous card, and where are we? We're a 6. We are the 6 of Swords. We're stepping into a 6. Look at the 6s, you guys. We are a 6, and we're stepping into a 6. And 6s are beautiful. They're new energy. They're like picking up. And the 6 of Cups is beautiful. It's a card. This is the upright, but we got it reversed, remember. So upright, it's family celebrations, it's reunions, it's maybe marriages, it's family get-togethers. I think of it as sort of generational, like gatherings. However, we're getting this 6 reversed, which is moving on. It stands for moving on. You may be clinging to the past. It's a time to let go and return to the present. Moon, clinging to the past, those unknown, mysterious things. Does he love me? Does he not? Don't cling to the past, because you are surrounded by love and abundance. You are working away. You are stepping into some lovers. You're going to be exercising judgment as a potential outcome. So that judgment is, do I cling to the past? Do I, should I? And you can't. You got this swift. You can. It's your choice. It's always your choice. Go ahead if you want to try again. You're going to keep staying stuck in the same spot if you do that. So I think that's very much this moving on, I feel, is clarification of this judgment card as our potential outcome, and stepping out of these dark, mysterious things in the past, maybe wishy-washy people, and you're trying to move on from that. Things will try to suck you back, always. The universe will always, energies will always try to pull you back and keep you where you are. It might have to do with laws of inertia. I don't know. I'm not, a physicist. Although, I got to tell you guys, and I'm getting ready to shuffle up here to get ready to start my final reading for water. All of these, fire, earth, air, water, I post them once a week. They drop on Monday morning. I also put biblical scriptures with all of, I'm so sorry. Sorry about your mama. I'm sorry to hear that. Sending you all kinds of love. And yeah,